Good day. This will be my first repair for a JBL speaker. This is the playlist. The complaint on this is no power. So let's take it apart and have a look. Right, so this is the JBL playlist. Let's open it up. Already removed the screws, and let's see what's the fault here. These are quite hard to get apart. There we go. Okay, already unplugged this. Alright, let's see. Not much in it. In the bottom is the power supply, which I think it's fine. I think the fault here could be DC controller or something similar to that. I mean the DC power supply. Alright, let's do some measurements. These should be the Class D amplifier for the speakers. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look. Let's put that over there, this over here. That should be good enough. This should be ground. Let's check the input. Positive on ground, negative on the input. There's no short there. Check this coil here. That looks like a short. That's this is too low. Check something else. Looks okay. So unplug the power. That looks good. Nope. That's too low. Okay. I'll take this board out. I can switch to a microscope, and makes it a bit easier to see what's going on. So what happened is I forgot to press record on the microscope, so I'm just going to do this part as a voiceover. I reattached the old chip so that we can do some measurements. So as you can see, I'm putting the red probe on ground and the black probe on the coil, and there's definitely a short on this buck converter. Heating up the chip. It does take a fair amount of heat. It does have a ground plane in the center of the chip to dissipate the heat from the chip. And there we go, chip is removed. So I'm adding some leaded solder just to remove all the lead free solder and then I'll wick the pads up with some solder braid. Just cleaning all the pads, removing all the solder. You don't want too much solder on the center pad, because when you push the chip down it will form a little ball on the end, and that could short one of the pins out. So just a tiny amount of solder on the center pad. You clean off. What I'm doing is testing to see if the short is gone. As you can see, we get a 0.457 reading on the output, so definitely the chip was shorted. Just cleaning off some of the flux. And apply a little bit of chip, apply a little bit more flux, apply the heat, and the chip should flow into place. You'll see there it goes, it sits down. Just lining the chip up a little bit better, making sure it's nice and flat to the board. And I push down on the chip, take away the heat. And then I'm just going to clean up the pads again, add a little bit of flux. Use the soldering iron just to take a little bit of excess solder from the pins off and make them nice and shiny. Let me rotate the board to get those two last pins, and I'll take the meter again just to make sure that we've got no short on the output of the chip. Red probe on ground, black probe on the coil, and we get a 0.045 reading, which means the chip looks good and the pad looks good. Just adding some alcohol to clean up the flux residue. And use a toothbrush. The problem with the toothbrush is it just spreads the flux more, but it allows to get it out between the pins. And I'll just clean it up again with earbud or cotton bud. You see all the flux is smeared all over now. A bit more alcohol, soak up that last little bit of flux. And we're done. Now we just need to reassemble it and test to see if it's working. Thank you. Right. Like I said, you can do this repair without removing the board, but for this video I just wanted to remove the board so you could see easy under a microscope. Come on. Alright. The tip when putting in screws is to turn it back till it clicks. There we go. Next one. It's not happy, don't want to cut threads in there. There we go. Next one. And the next one. And the last one. Okay, let's plug the speakers back, power supply. A little LED in the front. So plug in antennas back, which they hot glued for some reason. I thought that these clips would hold it quite hard enough, but these vibrations in this, there we go, it's nicely get in. Let's get the bottom off, connect the power, and a little ribbon cable for the aux and reset button. Alright, let's see. I'll pretty much fix anything. TVs, hi-fis, video machines, laptops. I'm doing this as a permanent job for the last 20 years. I was always interested in repairs. My dad was an electronic engineer, so he taught me all the basic skills I need. Yes, alright, I think we fully assembled. We can push that down. Let's get a power lead. Also try to keep these videos short. People don't have time to watch videos that much. Let's switch off this noisy stuff. There we go. And let's see if we have power. Well, got a red light. That's good. See if we can should start flashing. Come on. There we go. And that is working. So that will be all for this video. Have a great day and hope you get yours fixed. One nice feature of these, you have arrows that show you where all the screws are. So that's quite handy to have. Otherwise you'd think you need to remove all these rubbers, but you only need to remove those top two, and there are 8 screws in total. Scale par's always slipping and punching a hole through the speaker. That's no fun. Make sure those rubber seats looks good, and then the cover just pops in on those rubbers. Alright, it's off, it's on. It's looking for a phone. Okay, I'm not going to connect the phone. Of course I'm using my phone to record. Cheers, enjoy your day.